Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox. The time 11:15 over on the East Coast and 8:15 on the West Coast. An alert out of New York City right now as police are on the hunt for a Gaza War protester as anti-Semitic incidents continue to rise in the city amid Israel's war against Hamas. I do want to bring in Fox's CB Cotton joining us now live with the latest information here. Good morning, CB. Thanks for being here with us.
Hi, Josh. Good morning. Thanks for having me. So this anti-Israel protester who called on Zionists to identify themselves is not only wanted for an attempted coercion charge, he could also face a hate crime charge, according to my police sources. So the NYPD released a photo of the unidentified man. Take a look at your screen. You can see him there. He's behind those dark sunglasses. There's a cloth draped over his shoulder with what appears to be the pattern of a Palestinian keffiyeh scarf and the colors of the Palestinian flag. Police believe he was the one captured in the now viral moment, leading protesters in a chant on the New York City subway back on June 10th. That was an anti-Semitic chant, and police sources tell me at least one subway rider filed a complaint in response to this. Watch.
Raise your hands if you're a Zionist!
Raise your hands if you're a Zionist!
This is your chance to get out!
This is your chance to get out!
Absolutely vile language right there that you just heard. So this crowd of anti-Israel protesters had gathered earlier in the day here in New York City for a, quote, day of rage for Gaza. In the crowd, we spotted some people waving flags associated with terror groups Hamas and Hezbollah. And Josh, we also heard one protester yelling things about Hitler. Listen to this.
I wish Hitler was still here. I wish Hitler was still here. He would have wiped all y'all out. I'm saying it was something worse.
Josh, you can only imagine how scary that was for the person who had those remarks directed towards him. As these protesters moved throughout the city, again, all this happening back on June 10th, at some point the crowd stopped in front of an exhibit here in the Big Apple to honor and remember the lives lost back during the October 7th Hamas attack, and that exhibit specifically honoring those who were killed at the Nova Music Festival. On the day that all of this took place, Josh, at least 3 people were taken into custody on the New York City subway.
Yeah, those videos very tough to watch there. And CB, we know that we've seen these anti-Semitic chants, the messages that have been documented by folks. So my question for you, are there any stats available as far as how many arrests, how many incidents, that sort of thing?
Yeah, Josh, great question. So according to data from the NYPD, according to year-to-date data, the number of anti-Jewish hate crimes rose by about 150% in May and led the overall rise of incidents being investigated by the agency's hate crime task force. So the numbers there really speak for themselves.
All right, CB Cotton there with Fox News. Thank you so much, as always, for taking the time to join us and break down all the information. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Josh.